Oh, this is calling to you.
Yes. All right, let's do it. First one.
But wow, 750. That's crazy. Do it. Do it.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I'll do it.
Very much.
Thank you so much.
There's another one. And he's like, yeah. I said, well, how much? 2,000.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's wild. Whoa. This. What is that?
It's embarrassing.
I had to get it. I had to get it. I got a discount because of had a Tears of the Kingdom sweatshirt on.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh my God.
All right, I'm outside the Portland Retro Gaming Expo where I'm about to head inside and do some game hunting for the next few days. Can't wait. So I've employed the help of my good friend Johnny Millennium, the Happy Console Gamer, who's going to help me navigate the crazy show floor and to see what video games we can get. Come on, let's go.
All right, it is. It's game hunting morning. All right.
It is. I just want to say, look at this section right here. I was already scoping this out, and I'm like, there's actually, I have to say, there's two things that I'm going to pick up. Two things I'm going to pick up.
What are you looking at?
We're going to get the guy. I'm looking at Mega Man Legends and Bushido Blade. Right here.
So I already bought that Mega Man Legends.
Yeah, right. I was like, wait, do you already have it or something? Can I?
To fight me over it.
We gotta find.
That's a great price too.
Can I grab a couple games? Awesome. Mega Man Legends and Bushido Blade. Can we just do them both for 100 because it's 70 and 35? Perfect. Just done. Done. Yeah, I'm not going to lowball the guy. These are good deals. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. So I finally, the interesting thing about Mega Man Legends, I hate to say it, I had a copied version of the game. I've never had an original. And so to have this is really something else. And Bushido Blade is a really good kind of like samurai action game with swords back in the day. And me and Rob only had the demo of this, and we would play it over and over and over again, just the demo. And so, but to get that for 35 bucks, it's like
nice.
completely worth it. Yeah, really good stuff.
Okay, Marvel vs. Capcom.
There's some good deals in here. Yeah.
All right, now I feel the pressure. I'm already behind. You're 2 games up on me.
Oh my God! Imagine that was the case. I bought 50 games. You only have 1.
2 games up on me.
Yeah, 2 games.
So I'm looking at this Final Fantasy Tactics complete in box for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, this is calling to you.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
How much is that?
What is the price on this?
90.
90. What do you think? What do you think?
It's pretty cool to get.
Deal. Yeah. All right, let's do it. All right, first one. Final Fantasy Tactics. This was on my list.
Was it on your list?
This was on my list.
Oh, that's
this
really
was
good.
On my list. All right. Oh, and I'm looking.
That one's sealed.
Oh, that's sealed. Okay.
Oh, you're looking at that.
Oh, I thought that was Mario Advance Golf, but
You got it.
First one. First one. Final Fantasy.
First one of
Tactics
many.
Advance. Yes.
So we're up. I got 2-1 on you
2
right
to
now.
1 now.
2 to
yeah.
1. Yeah.
Thank you. Quackshot, one of my favorite Sega Genesis games.
Oh, okay.
So I have the cart, but I lost my case. Just curious what, and I lost the manual too.
Of course.
Yeah.
So everything that happened when we were younger.
Yeah. There you go.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Memories for you there?
Love this game. Oh my God. Yeah. How much is that? 40?
40.
Do it. Do it.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I'll do it.
I tell you, next time you go game hunting, you got to lose the coffee. It's like
I can double. I can
double it
I can
up.
double
Yeah,
it up.
yeah.
All right.
40?
Yeah,
Perfect.
40.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
sir.
so much.
There's another one.
All right.
So we're even with 2 and 2 now.
2 and 2 now.
Nice. So interesting to see Ninja Warriors, $750. And yeah, I got 2. I got one that's kind of a minty kind of copy and one that's kind of ragged up. But wow, 750. That's crazy. It's a great game though. I can see why it went up. It was very limited release as well.
And they released it on the Switch now too, right?
Yeah, there's like an enhanced version of it. The Ninja Saviors, Return of the Ninja Warriors.
Blazing Chrome version. Here, is this like a...
I've never seen that before. Is that probably like a special? It must be a special edition.
Yeah, it looks like an old VHS.
Yeah. Do you know, Clayton, you know what's funny about Blazing Chrome? Back when the game was released, they sent me dog tags and some little bullets, fake bullets, but they sent it to the wrong YouTuber. And he still got them. I never got them. So and do you know what? We finished Blazing Chrome and loved the game.
It's a great game.
It's something that I would actually like to have now.
So yeah, if whoever this YouTuber is out there.
His name is not Rerez, by the way. His name is not Rerez. Don't go and bug him about giving me my goddamn
Your
Blazing Chrome dog tags and bullets. I remember I walked into a used game store and I was like, oh, Rule of Rose. I'm like, man, I should really pick that up. And it was like $30 at the time. I'm like, you know, whatever. It's $700 now.
700.
Yeah.
The price is hidden under there. Holy.
Oh, wild.
This was on my list. Pinobi.
What is this?
Pinobi, great game for the Game Boy Advance. But I got the for $5.
Yeah.
So no complete in box.
Yeah.
But then I can, hunt down a box if I want, right? So
Right.
Cart, $5.
This is on the
Great
list.
game. This was on my list.
Oh, that's good.
So all right, I don't know the box, but I'll take this Pinobi.
This is the variant, because the other ones had like the full artwork.
Right.
Yeah, and this one, as you see, it's the, I guess you can see.
Was it the long box for the original?
There's also a long box.
It's long box, but there's two versions of this.
Yeah.
You doing it?
So, and then
Thinking
also
about
too, it's because of that point thing that they had back in the day.
Yeah.
So it's still intact. Hey, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
The other one has a full art, and then as you see, this one got like, they kind of cut it off.
Will you do it for 120?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to give out deals this weekend, man. So.
Thanks for watching. I appreciate that too, for sure. Let's put this.
You got it?
Oh, are you gonna film these?
Yeah.
Something? Okay.
Yeah. All right. What'd you get?
Nothing. Nothing. I got Street Fighter Alpha 1. Not the long box, but a variant cover that I've never seen before. And I'm a big Street Fighter Alpha fan, especially Alpha 2 and Alpha 3, but I don't have Alpha 1. So this is kind of cool.
For which system?
For PlayStation 1.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's very awesome.
Score. Good score. I had to get it. Big Shantae fan. So complete sealed Shantae for the Wii U.
That's pretty cool. 70?
But I got it for 60.
That's about reasonable. Yeah.
I got it for 60 though. I talked him down.
That means something for you because you were collecting on the Wii U, right? So,
Yeah,
love your jacket, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I got a discount because of had a Tears of the Kingdom sweatshirt on.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You have a special edition of that one?
You know I'm on a hunt for every Spider-Man game.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I had to get Spider-Man 2 for my son. Play this,
He'll be super happy with that.
Yeah, and this is a great copy. Look at that.
That's nice.
Yeah. Take a break and play some Volgar 2. I've heard great things about this game.
It's very vulgar.
Volgar. I bought the first one, and I know that there's so. I'm gonna play a little Volgar 2.
How you doing, my friend?
Good, man. You guys familiar with Volgar? It sounds like you were.
He is.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's got the first game.
I got the first game. I'm looking forward to playing the second one.
Huge fan of yours.
Oh, thank you.
I just wanted to say
Oh,
that.
thank
I
you
know
so much. All right, another game that was on my list. I know it's a random weird game. It's Incredible Hulk on the Game Boy Advance. I've been playing it through emulation and really enjoyed it. I got sucked into the game, and I'm a comic book fan. I'm a big Marvel fan, so had to pick this up on the Game Boy Advance. I found a complete in-box copy. Yes, I'm a big fan of Limited Run, and there's a couple that I missed in my online ordering. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and my son is a big fan, so I had
They just sold out.
myself and one for my son for Christmas. I keep losing Johnny every time I turn around. Somebody's grabbed him to do an interview or say hi to him. He's like a rock star.
The next day, I was like, who's Nintendo? Who cares about that Atari?
No, it was a traumatic event for me.
totally different section of the hall over here with the whole cast and crew of Resident Evil and so many other voice actors and characters from so many different video games.
Look who we found. Sega World Champion.
It's the Sega World Champion right here.
Why do you play reverse-handed like
That's
that?
how I play. I'll play like that since Street Fighter 1.
This. What is that?
It's embarrassing.
If this was red up, I mean, I'm very upset about it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Well, that is a wrap from the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Did you have a blast?
Oh my God, it was overwhelming. It was everything I wanted and then some. And I'm not just saying that. Look around, spin it around, Clayton. It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy here.
Unbelievable time. Got some great games, met some great friends.
We certainly did.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Okay, everyone, I'm back from Portland. The Portland Retro Gaming Expo was an absolute blast. I had a ton of fun, and I got a bunch of games, so I want to go over a bunch of the games that I did pick up. I thought I would do it here in the studio and kind of go through all of these. So yes, it was a big focus on Game Boy Advance games, and the very first one that I picked up was a complete mint in-box copy of Final Fantasy Tactics. There it is, complete in-box Final Fantasy Tactics for the Game Boy Advance. This is a game that I have never played, and absolutely excited to be able to play it. Obviously, I know it's maybe a bit of a stripped down version of it compared to the PlayStation game, but great. I want to be able to play this in handheld mode and just have a blast playing this. So this was definitely on my list. I went in with a list of Game Boy games on my list, and this was one of the top games there. So I'm glad to get it. This is perfect. I've pulled it out of the box and looked at it, and it's in mint condition, really, really perfect condition. So I'm thrilled that I got a complete inbox version of Final Fantasy Tactics for the Game Boy Advanced. Okay, let's do a couple others here that are not Game Boy Advance. I'll mix it up a little bit. I've been on a Resident Evil kick lately. Remember last year I published my video on Resident Evil 4 Remake? I'd never played a Resident Evil game before, and I never played Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation. Can you believe that? So I got a beautiful copy of Resident Evil 2 for the original PlayStation, the double disc set here. That was one of my big pickups. And it's a beautiful copy of this. So I thought during the Halloween season it would be perfect to be able to play this, and so excited to be able to get this. I know there is a Resident Evil 2 remake. Yes, I also ordered that. And I was talking with Johnny about that because I felt maybe a little reluctant. I said, oh, I got this, and I honestly didn't even realize there was a Resident Evil 2 remake that had come out on the PS4. So I'm going to play both of them. You know, and I want to just kind of bounce back and forth between them and see just the differences between the two of them. So, yeah, I'm excited to get this. I never owned it, and I'm kind of building up some of my PlayStation collection. Again, this was a great pickup at the Expo. Okay, this is one of my all-time favorite games. That is Quackshot for the Sega Genesis. Oh my gosh, I played the heck out of this game, and I found a complete in-box copy for really cheap. I got a really good price on this at the Expo. Now, what's funny is I still have my own copy, but just the cartridge. Somehow, in moving around the world, I lost the box and I lost the manual, and even my cartridge has gotten a little yellowed because it's been kind of out in the sun, I guess, or I don't know how it's gotten that way, to be honest with you. Maybe it was just thrown in a box. It was not very well cared for, and I'm kind of upset about that. So when I saw a complete in-box, nice copy of Quackshot, I had to pick this up. Have you guys ever played this game? This is such a great game. It is so much fun. The music is fun. I love that you're sort of like, you know, Indiana Jones almost, you know, in Donald Duck form, going around and solving these puzzles and going through these caves and mines and all of this. So much fun. Okay, I know, kind of crazy. I had a Nintendo Wii U, and I had a slew of games for it, and I sold them all. I cannot believe I did this. I sold my Wii U, I sold my collection a number of years ago when we were moving, and I'm now trying to rebuild that Wii U collection. And I know people kind of slam the Wii U, but there's actually a lot of great games on this system, and there's some of these games that have never come anywhere else, and then some that have, but I did find a complete in-box version of Shantae. I'm a huge Shantae fan, and this is the Half Genie Hero, and it's a sealed copy. And I got a really good deal on this one, a sealed copy of this. And you know, I have this on the Nintendo Switch, so I don't know that I'm going to open this. But I like to open boxes. I'm not one to just have sealed collections. That's just not who I am. So I probably will crack this open, and I might play it on the Wii U. I don't know yet, but I do have a copy also on the Nintendo Switch as well. Okay, next up is just a Nintendo Switch game. Now, they were sold out of this at Limited Run. Limited Run Games had a booth at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I spent quite a bit of time at the Limited Run booth. This game was sold out on their website. I couldn't get it in time, and they had a stack of them for sale, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So I finally was able to pick up a copy of this, and I've never played it. I've never played this, and so I'm excited to do it. I bought a copy also for my son for Christmas, so he's going to play that at Christmas time. And I'm really excited to give this a shot. So yeah, Limited Run had a nice booth there, and I think Limited Run has been really working hard on customer service and trying to come back. They got slammed like last year quite a bit, and I think they're working hard. I've gotten a bunch of orders now in the mail from them that were backed up, and they're really consistently doing a better job now. So and it was nice to meet the team, the guys that were there from Limited Run. So anyways, you know, if you got your thoughts about them, I get it, but I was glad to pick up some stuff from them. Okay, I've been on a hunt to get as many of the original Spider-Man games across all different platforms as I can, everything from GBA to Game Boy to PlayStation 2, and this was a perfectly beautiful copy of the PlayStation 2 Spider-Man. Yes, it is the greatest hits version, but that's okay. It's a complete inbox, gorgeous copy here, perfectly, almost like mint copy of this. So very excited to pick this up. Yes, the Spider-Man complete inbox. What a great game for the PlayStation 2. So that was another pickup here. Okay, let's go back to some Game Boy Advance games. Now, I had been playing this game, The Incredible Hulk, for the Game Boy Advance. I've been playing it on emulation, and I was having a great time with it. So when I saw a complete inbox version of it, I said, okay, yeah, I was emulating it, playing it on an emulator. Now I want to get the actual physical copy and play it on my analog pocket, you know, and see that. So been having a lot of fun with it. It's a lot of fun to kind of smash through walls and pick up tanks and all of that kind of stuff, and smash enemies and just kind of run and plow through people. And yeah, it's a fun little game. It's a fun little game, and I'm glad to have gotten a complete inbox copy. And by the way, that was on my list. I said if I did see a complete inbox copy, I was going to pick it up. All right, another one that was on my list. This was a little bit pricier, but I was able to work out a deal. And this was on my list. This was actually top on my list, and that is Gunstar Superheroes. Now, I know Radical Reggie had been talking about this, and so I put it on my list. He was praising this game. He's like, I wish more people knew about this game. So I wrote it down, and then I was able to get a good deal on it. I know it says $80 there, but I got it for cheaper than that. And then I saw Reggie at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and I just walked up to him and I showed him. I said, thank you for the suggestion. And he's like, oh, I want to go play that right now. I want to go play that right now. So thanks to Reggie for the suggestion on Gunstar Superheroes. A really incredible game. Has a lot of Metal Slug vibes to it, and it looks gorgeous. The pixel art looks just fantastic. I can't wait to play this. Really, I know this is like on a lot of people's like top 10 lists for best GBA games ever made. So that's great. All right, I got two more here, okay? Two more here. You know, everyone, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, that I've been obsessed with playing Metal Gear games for the first time. So last year I started playing Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 back to back to back on the Master Collection, and did a whole video on that, a whole review of that experience. So when I walked by a booth and I saw this PS3 copy of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, hard to say, I had to pick it up. And I was talking to a bunch of different retro gaming fans who are fans of this game. I said it's totally different because it really is a departure from the original Metal Gear series. In this, you are now in a sort of a high-speed action game. You're less, you're not doing any stealth stuff at all, and you play as a cyborg ninja, a Raiden. You play Raiden as a cyborg ninja. And what's cool is you can use this sort of large sword that like slices through buildings and objects and all that sort of stuff. So a lot of people praising this game. I didn't even know it was a part of the series, to be honest with you. So I'm glad to have picked this up for the PS3, a complete inbox version of this game as well. Looks great. So thanks to the guys for cutting me a good deal on that. I appreciate that. Okay, one more, and this is another one that got away from me. I didn't get a chance to buy this one when it was available on Limited Run's website, and they had a stack of them for sale there at the expo, and that is the Contra Anniversary Collection. Oh yeah, huge fan of Contra. So here it is. It's got Contra Japan, Contra North America, it's got the Contra Arcade, Contra Super Contra, Contra 3, the Alien Wars, Super Protector, Alien Rebels, Operation C for the Game Boy, Contra Hardcore, and Probotector. So it's got 10 games on here on the anniversary collection. So thrilled to get that. But beyond all of the games and all of that, I just had an absolute blast hanging out with everyone, getting to meet a lot of fans of the show who I was surprised by that. Nice to meet all of you who came up to me and said hello. That was a lot of fun, and it was just an absolute blast hanging out with Johnny for the weekend and just walking around game hunting and laughing and having a great time. So we had an absolute blast. So I cannot wait to do it again. I can't wait to dive in and start playing these games as well. How many of you were at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo? Let me know down below if you guys have picked up any games recently, any pickups that you found interesting, or any game hunts that you've been on. I'd love to hear what you guys are playing. So guys, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time, everyone.